Hey everybody, welcome to week 6 of class. This week you are drafting your second essay, the example essay. I wanted to take just a few minutes and show you how your discussion board can help feed into your essay writing and ideas. Because as I have emphasized before, and many of you know, that becoming a better reader helps you become a better writer. So these discussion boards are here to feed not just our critical reading skills, but also our writing skills. So I want to make sure that you're using the discussion boards as a springboard into your essays. So the first one I want to take a look at is Brooke's post from last week, specifically the quote she chose from Well-Behaved Women. And so I'm going to jump through and start right here. Many people think women are less visible in history than men because their bodies impel them to nurture. Their job is to bind the wounds, stir the soup, and bear the children of those whose mission it is to fight wars, rule nations, and define the cosmos. I wanted to point out the level of detail, very specific detail, that Brooke found in this quote. It wasn't just the summary, women nurture, men fight, right? The author actually listed out specific examples of what the women have been historically trained to do and what the men have done. So using lists, using specific details, really important to strengthening your writing. So specific details is one way to strengthen our writing, and we learned that in the literacy narrative unit, and we'll continue to practice it in the example essay. The next one I want to look at is Brian's post from last week and take a look at the quote he chose from The Little Piggy. Halal to me means more than just the slaughter. It starts on the farm, and we make sure animals are properly fed and cared for, says Imran Udin, owner of the Madani Halal Live Market in Queens' Ozone Park neighborhood. As he speaks, a young goat pokes its nose through a chain-link fence and playfully nibbles at his shirt. So here, this quote opens with dialogue. Dialogue is a really strong way to strengthen your writing. And it's paired with the imagery, the specific details of what the goat is doing, poking its nose, chain link fence, playfully nibbling. Okay, so adding to specific details, also using dialogue. And the third and final one I wanted to point out today is from Micah's post and the quote from the Texas Talk essay. And here she writes, research bears out his suspicion. Urbanization, pop culture, and an influx of newcomers, including Californians with a Valley Girl dialect that has wormed its way into American speech since the 1970s, are all eroding the iconic Texas twang. Back in the 1980s, about 80% of Texans interviewed by researcher at UT Austin, including many students, had traditional Texas accents. So here we see the integration of research, of facts to support the example. Another great tool we can use in our own example essay. If you are using research and facts, make sure you are citing that and doing a works cited page. So again, from discussion board, a lot of different great quotes picked out. This is how we learn from our reading to strengthen our writing. So that was just a few ways to show you how specific details strengthen writing, use of dialogue, and integration of facts and research are great ideas for your example essay. So happy writing this week, and let me know if you need anything.